On all information collected, my activities, who I met, who I think, who I said.
So they can see, they can analyze patterns on what you're searching for, who you meet, where you work, what is your background. They can say, okay, this person is heading into this direction, and then they can explore that direction further, and they will already know
what kind of new idea will come up through these activities from person like this.
The current capability is deep learning is actually we so-called GAN, generated autonomous automation network something, GAN. This kind of software is currently they are developing very similar, extending to deep learning. Okay, extend deep learning. And what he said, his characters, his thinking approach, and just put in the database. But also this is putting my novel in the system, novel and his character and combine, and also I prepared some character, Takahashi character, some cartoon, put in the system.
But it's not so far-fetched if you think about it.
No. Currently capable.
Yeah.
They're going to make.
But this is what's happened with.
No. They're going to make a cartoon movie.
Like it's the same as what you do when you play Go, right? You also anticipate what the other side can do. So you're basically predicting what another person will think of 4 or 5 steps on a Go board. So if you project that into real life, that's the same thing, the same principle.
Yeah, I'm talking about Takahashi put in some character and he's favorable, something like that. And also put in my novel in the system, and also prepare some Takahashi's character cartoon, and then submit for those information. They're going to create movie. And how do I going to write Hong Kong airport? How Changi airport? How do go Singapore? How they going to create some restaurant and mountain river? They have million picture in already. In system, they pick up from the story. Which mountain? Like China or Singapore, Hong Kong, they pick mountain hills or they're very similar. River, which river? Shanghai is river. They can estimate. Oh, this is Shanghai river. They pick the pictures and then put in the ships and buildings, and he's coming on the stage and he talk based upon his character. This is currently is already capable.
So what is called ASI, General Super Artificial General Intelligence.
So what kind of threat for us is
so not only the single function,
right,
but generally applied to almost everything by AGI.
So what's happening is
very data intensive.
Yes. So what's happening is this is not the level of fake news. For this year, what kind of news they can make it? Okay. And also New York Times or Economist, they already put in database. So if you're going to prepare doctor paper article, submit for doctor. So I like a favor of New York Times. They can make it, and currently what they can do it different from 3 years ago. From now on, what they're capable of this kind of writing articles or a kind of book or whatsoever, journals, what they can subtly change each word, the same meaning but not the same word. So nobody cannot recognize this is a copy from your article. I just the same idea, same concept, but word is every word, keyword switching to the same meaning. So nobody can recognize this is his original article for submitting as doctor. So this is capable. This year, not next year, this year. Also this year they can make a movie, and also they can make a fake news. And anybody, Trump is everybody, Mr. Abe can speak out whatever he does not want. He does not want, but anybody can make it. But speaker, it is a tremendous world will come on.
As Umu-san said last week, what is possible in other way around? From the point of input in the data. So country like China, if they can see this kind of situation, the AI is collecting almost all information without some filter, unless the AI will have some filter to exclude some kind of information. So this means they're supposed to get all information without any filter. Then someone could think that, okay, the AI will calculate some information this way. So this means I will input this kind of information. The AI is supposed to output this kind of the result. So they might be able to control by inputting some intentional information.
Or misinformation.
Yeah, missing information to control the output.
Exactly. So I think a new business will coming out. Kimoto's maybe job is how to secure security. Blockchain, and everybody believe blockchain is nobody cannot manipulate information. This is wrong. Chinese like to manipulate information even if blockchain under blockchain environment. Chinese is very skillful for those areas.
But you need to be blockchain. You will be able to manipulate.
I tell you
blockchain?
one example, and everybody I tell them last week. Okay, in China, truck driver, government published receipt, and highway. Papel. Exact the same receipt, truck driver can get from somewhere, but this is not fake. This is right one.
What do you mean?
He can get somewhere, even if he don't use highway.
Someone sell the papel, which they didn't use.
I don't know, but they can get.
Okay.
So it means the same as Chinese is any kind of information in the history. Okay, 5,000 history. Always they manipulated all the way around any kind of information, any kind of data. So they can do it.
Really?
Yeah, Chinese people, their history. Always, just this morning, we discussed Sun Tzu Art of War. They are talking about Chinese history is deception.
でも木本さん, now I really want your comment. Do you think that Chinese or whoever will be able to manipulate data stored in a blockchain?
Maybe. China government, CCP, China Communist Party, will develop some kind of CCP-based blockchain. That blockchain system provides a super user who could review the crypto as nice.
A backdoor in every computer that they install that.
Nobody manage the system, right?
Yeah.
And typically,
but not the existing blockchain technology. I think it's impossible. So it is a way that you can manipulate blockchain to do that, but our current blockchain technology doesn't have a backdoor. It's a distributed technology, so it will be impossible to manipulate the data.
This is common sense, but Chinese they don't have common sense.
They don't follow common sense.
So one standard way for the blockchain to confirm that information is correct is the consensus making by some numbers of people.
Yeah.
So will it be possible to dominate that person, the people who can make the judgment will be sent by some initiative or something. So they
if we give somebody in that whole ecosystem a disproportional amount of power, to always reach the reach there first, because basically it's a distributed system. So if you give somebody in the entire ecosystem like superpowers, like on a supercomputer, and you let them calculate it, they will always be first. That person theoretically could dominate the validation and manipulate it, but